Don't start.
Well, you can.
What the fuck? I need help. Can you get off the chair? Get off the chair.
Hello there, it is I, Reincarnator, together with Alistair and Carly today. And we are today looking at the Farmland, the Harbour, Sleepy Hollow, and the beautiful Screaming Prison. Which is a lot, but you will see that it's not a lot. Anyway.
Ow!
Yeah, anyway, let's go. We are now at the Harbour. Alistair's down there somewhere. Oh yeah, there he is. Basically, the Harbour is a group project. Everyone in the server did something here. You have a beautiful fish statue, looks like a guardian, I like it. This is the place which only serves lobster. This house was made by Carl, it resembles a face. Very sad looking face. This is just a house. Here you can sit and eat. Also back here is the place where Caspar Hauser was found. If any of you want to know what the fuck that is, you have to Google it. Even though it doesn't look like it, this is an arcade. Here we have some docks. The Krusty Krab is also here, even with the shell, very nice. And here we have Ye Olde Fishing Building by Alistair.
It's shit.
Yes, it is. But that's the point. And whatever this is, I do not really know. Also part of the harbour is this crane structure and a beautiful British ship. And more boats. One last thing about the harbour is that it's inspired by Pier 39 in San Francisco, which you might see. Next we have the Farmland. This windmill is actually one of the oldest buildings ever built by Carly, and it originally stood where now the House of the Sea was, but I moved it here to the Farmland.
Yes, it does.
Then we have a tractor, other stuff, and a rabbit trap. And some fields. Actually, at some point we plan to put fields everywhere on this field. Field. And now we already come to the Screaming Prison, which is a prison. Now you might ask yourself, why Screaming Prison? Exactly because of that. The entire prison is surrounded by the skull shriekers. When you walk past them, they scream. It's basically a security thing and also gives the prison a nice nickname, the Screaming Prison. Duh. You know how Alcatraz is called the Rock because on a rock it's called the Screaming Prison because the Screaming Prison. Now we are at Sleepy Hollow from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. If you ever heard of The Legend of the Headless Horseman or watched the Disney film Ichabod Crane, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, then you know this place. If not, then fucking Google it, it's great and you're lacking something in your basic knowledge. This is the bridge, my friend, where his power ends. Basically, when you cross the bridge, the Headless Horseman cannot follow you anymore. As you can see. This is the old Dutch church in Sleepy Hollow, which has been originally rebuilt by Carly, or at least as originally as it gets in Minecraft. Yeah, this church really exists in Sleepy Hollow. Here we have a location...
Here we have...
Alistair! Here we have a location from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It's where Katrina van Tassel does her grocery shopping. Right next to it we have the Sleepy Hollow Public School, where Ichabod is a cunt.
Cute to say.
Here we have Gunpowder, Ichabod's horse, or at least a horse he stole or borrowed, whatever you want to call it. And here's the bakery where Ichabod is walking by and opening the gate for the young maiden. Other than that, there's a tavern here called To the Headless Horseman, and that's basically everything in the village. Katrina van Staten, who can resist her?
And who can resist your father?
Here we have the Van Statens house, where Ichabod Crane is participating in the Halloween party. And here's the story of the Headless Horseman. And after that he has to travel the hollow in order to get home, but the Headless Horseman is chasing him to the bridge and then Ichabod dies at the end. And some fields because the Van Statens are an amazingly rich farm family. And with that we've already reached the end of the 4th episode of The Guide to Flower Hills. Yes, it came out on a Sunday because I was at a friend's house and then I got sick so I couldn't record it for first day. But here it is!
I'm taking this pig.
See you next Thursday. Until then, goodbye!